Apparently, I am live. Last night when I did this, I'm just testing this again. Basically, I just want to nail it down before I do anything serious. Thanks for seeing how it turns out. So I'm looking. Oh, it's much clearer tonight by the looks of it. Maybe not. Keep losing. So I'm looking. Yeah, it is much clearer tonight. Not like last night where, yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm having issues too with looking at my own stream on my cell phone here, and just doesn't want to seem to keep up. It's weird looking at myself. You'd think that you'd get used to that when I'm constantly editing myself, you know? Crazy. There we go. Yeah, I have internet issues too. I really want to look into getting something that is at least a wider bandwidth, something that can handle this kind of stuff. But I don't know if my internet provider has me under a contract myself. Doing the podcast that I do, Darkness Dwells, it took me a very long time to get over my own voice. So I'm being shown that there's 3 people here now. One of them is me. Don't be afraid. Say hi. Yeah, you know, I'm one of those lurkers. I actually watch a lot of your live streams, and I don't say anything because I don't know why. It's just you just sort of sit there and watch. It's almost like you're watching a video, and you forget, in a sense, that you can participate. That's just so weird. Like I see myself everywhere, and it's freaking me out. Yeah, you know what? I've been in some chats where it's like you want to ask a question, but the questions keep scrolling, and you're just like, you know what? They probably won't see it anyway. So, and you know, I don't always stay in the chat when there's a stream going on. I often come in and out because when I'm watching YouTube videos, I'm usually doing something else, and so I can't always just stop what I'm doing either and participate that way. And I also have a little 5-year-old little man who likes to jump all over me when I'm around, when I'm not at work. So I'm surrounded by me. Arrgh! It's like a horror movie. Hey E, I was wondering. I'm using Zoom for this, and I have to I have to upgrade the account in order to stream longer than a half an hour. I was wondering, what do you use to stream? I can't imagine my son at 14. He's mouthy enough now as it is. Oh, that's me. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're over 1,000, aren't you? I can't use. I don't have a tablet for that yet. Um, I was wanting to use my cell phone, but I have to wait until I'm at 1,000 subscribers before I can do that. And well, I'm about 100 away from that now, so that's pretty cool. But I can't wait to use my cell phone because it'll be so much easier. I already have like a stand for it and everything that I use to shoot my videos. Oh, there's somebody else out there now. Hello. Don't be afraid to say hi. Let me know you're out there. You might hear some snoring. It's my dog. He's uh he's sleeping. I don't know if you can see that, but he's sleeping there. And I just heard him snoring over the microphone. Yeah, so one thing I wanted to actually discuss, since there's a couple people here, I want to start a horror movie channel, because I watch a fair amount of horror movies, and so I want to. I don't think BookTube is really the place to talk about that. Oh, you don't need to do that, E. But if you do, that'd be great. But you don't have to do that. And yeah, for cell phone streaming, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if it's like that with the tablet or not. I don't honestly think it is. But yeah, definitely with the cell phone. I've tried a few times, and it always says you have to have 1,000. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. It's like whatever, you know. Um, I don't know why they do that. It doesn't make any sense. I was talking about this with Rachel actually over at Shades of Orange, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to stream, and me being me, I just wanted to use my cell phone, and because well, actually, she told me that she uses her cell phone for that, and that was the first time I tried. I was like, I have to, and then the message came up because the button is there. You tap the button, and it comes up saying, "Oops, you don't have 1,000 subscribers yet." It's like, okay, but I can stream on my laptop or a regular desktop. I really don't know why they have a cap on that. It makes absolutely no sense. I guess maybe because of the ease, it's easier to do it, and maybe they're trying to limit the amount of people who stream. I don't know. Cheers with my Diet Coke. Usually I drink Diet Pepsi, but they didn't have any, so we had to get a case of Diet Coke, and my heart broke. Oh yeah, I still have this over here. It's so weird. Yeah, aren't you on a hiatus, E? Like a vacation from all this madness? But to go back to what I was saying, I want to start a new channel for horror movies. Basically, I watch a lot of 80s and 70s horror films, Not necessarily newer movies, but yeah, you know what? I tend to watch more or read more books than watch movies too. But um, there's a lot of my old favorite movies that I really want to discuss, and I want to basically I want to keep them separate. I thought for the longest time, even when I first started my channel about a year ago, I thought that I would just mix the two. But having been doing this for about a year now, I realized that I don't think you can really mix the two. I've seen other people do like a poll on Twitter, and where they ask, should I start a new channel or should I just talk about movies on my booktube channel? And most people are like, yeah, just do it on your booktube channel. But then you watch them do it and you watch their view counts, and their view counts are like next to zero for the television shows and movies. But there's a huge community for movies as well. So I was like, why not just create a new channel? I see that other booktubers have done that. um, Let me see if I can find some examples here. uh, oh man, who go to my history here because I was just watching some of that. Yeah, book movie guy. Um, I think he realized that too. I don't know if he's going to create another channel himself, but I think it's a good idea, honestly, to keep that stuff separate. Hi, Dana. Yeah, I kind of kept this late for a reason, and I apologize for that. But one reason is because I'm on the night rotation at my job, and this is my last day off. I have to work this weekend. It's going to be hotter than hell. I'm regretting that. But I'm basically just testing this, and I was doing some live streaming last night too. Tonight's going much better by the looks of it, but then again, last night was like 3 a.m. when I was doing it. But I didn't want like too many people showing up. You know what I mean? While I'm just checking everything out and seeing what I'm able to do with this. I watch people like Edward Lauren um, stream all the time, and some of those movie guys I was just talking about, they stream all the time. It's insane how much they stream. Sometimes I think that those movie people, the movie tube, horror movie tube, is that? I don't know. Anyways, they it's almost like they exclusively mainstream live stream sometimes. Yeah, the whole starting over thing. Uh, you know, but mainly, it's not necessarily that I want to build something, although I do. A lot of it is I just want to yak and put my voice out there. I mean, I've been doing it for years now with the podcast, and then now YouTube. Um, it's almost like I'm attention starved, but I'm okay. I'm okay with that. The graveyard shift, I understand for sure. Yeah. It does take a lot getting used to. I work weird shifts. I rotate from days to nights every 2 weeks, and I work 12-hour shifts. I work 2 days and then get 2 days off. It's not easy. Especially when I find when I'm switching back to days, it's almost like I've got jet lag. Actually, it is exactly like having jet lag. Yeah, I could see why doing live is easier. I mean, one reason to do live is to get your hour count up. A lot of people want to do that, and also it's just a way to get content out there faster, so you don't have to edit. I mean, you're sitting here for half an hour, however long you manage to do the live stream for. But it's it seems more efficient, if that makes any sense. And that's one reason why I want to move into that. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Ed E says I prefer pre-recorded for sure. I can't edit my stupidity out of a live show. And for uh, the Bloody Beach read along, we've been tossing around doing a live show, and I was terrified when that was first brought up because I tend to stammer a lot. I constantly trip over my own words, and I edit a lot of that out when I'm doing my videos. Yeah. So yeah, I totally understand you. And I'm so glad that I started doing YouTube stuff though. It's been quite the hobby for me. It's been a lot of fun. Weird. Oh, I have a video coming out. I have it scheduled for like 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, and it's just about uploaded. So the whole live thing might go even smoother once that's done. It's like 30 seconds left. Yeah, I love Cami. She's been, a pretty big supporter of my channel, and it's weird. YouTube has like a weird algorithm where you may be subscribed to somebody, but you don't see their videos come out. And for the longest time, I wasn't seeing Cami's videos. I had to hit the bell icon in order to see her videos. Now I catch them all the time. Oh, very cool. You found my channel through Cami. Awesome. Yeah, she's a fantastic person. She's a very much a big champion of horror, uh, and she's very passionate about that. And I I am like blown away by her passionate horrorness. Passionate horrorness. See, now there's something I would have edited out. Yeah, she definitely deserves more subs. One thing I got to do more of myself is some shout out videos. One reason why I don't do them is because I'm afraid of missing people. I have a terrible scatterbrain problem, and even if I write out the list first, guaranteed once I'm done, I will be like, oh, why didn't I add that person? The one time I did do a shout out video, there was like 3 people I forgot. I guess I could do like more than one shout out video, like do a series, sort of like what Dane Reeds does. He does it once a month. I could maybe incorporate something like that. Yeah, I'm subbed to like 700 channels. I looked this up recently, and I was like shocked. I actually started to go through some of them, the ones I don't watch, and get rid of them. But even after doing like 10 or 20, it's still like 680. I'm like, holy cow, this is exhausting. Yeah, I've started thinking about hitting the bell with everyone, that at least all my favorites, because sometimes I don't see them. I see them in my in my news feed, and I'm like, well, I didn't see that. It's like 2 weeks old. Why didn't I see that? Yeah, I remember what I was trying to do now. With this, I wanted to look up some booktubers who have 2 accounts, but you know, being scatterbrained, as I was just talking about, oh yeah, I'll just find my history. Kasha in Wonderland, I believe. Excuse me, I believe that's one of them. She has the person I'm thinking of. I know that that's what she does. She has 2 channels. Yeah, Kasha in Bookland and Kasha in Wonderland. She has 2 channels. One's for books. One's for movies. And there's others too, but her channels come up most forefront in my mind because I just watched a video of hers today. One of her movie videos, and E says, "I miss people too. They'll understand. You can always shoot a follow-up. You need to watch Dane's videos. He's a massive supporter of the community. He really is. Dane is he's a really cool guy." All right, thanks, E. Thanks for showing up, and I look forward. Maybe next on one of your next live streams, if I'm watching, I'll say hello. Actually, I have said hello before, and I'm pretty sure we've talked there, but I just don't very often. I think this live stream's about to end anyway, in about 9 minutes. As I said, it's on a timer. Excuse me. I just downloaded OBS Studio. That's a free source, and I'm thinking of using it depending on if the quality is good. I'm not too sure. I might do another live stream right after this one, after I installed the OBS system, just to see what it's like. And then you guys won't hear, well, other than the video that I'm dropping in the morning, the pre-recorded one, you won't hear from me for about 3 days. And then I'm on vacation for two weeks. That's going to be so nice. I just need to get out of that place for a little while. And I love summer shutdown. It's what we call it. My department definitely shuts down because they gotta take the machines apart and clean them out on the inside, and so they just give us 2 weeks off, which is nice. I can't wait for that. So you might see a lot of live streaming next week because I really love this. I don't know why. It's just something new for me to explore now. Oh, hey, look, I'm live. I gotta take better thumbnail pictures for this. So, with the ones I did last night, I pretty much got rid of them. I put them as private, the 2 streams I did last night. This one I think I'm going to keep up. I'm going to let people check out if they want, because, it went a bit better than I thought it would. There was people who showed up and talked, so that was cool. And it's kind of what I wanted. I just didn't want too many. I didn't want to be overwhelmed with this second or third attempt at it. That's interesting. Interesting. A lot of this. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Screen is all askew here. There we go. Ah. Interesting. It's just me and the ghosts. If you're a ghost out there, say hello. I only have approximately 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. That's probably one way of doing that. I wonder if one is counted as me who's actually here doing the live stream. So I'm now down to one. We shall see. Actually, I don't think that will be answered. It's probably that, though. Well, wait, that might be me. If you're out there, I've been streaming for about 26 minutes. I probably only have about 3.5 minutes left, so say hi. Okay, now I gotta remember why I did that. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, there's a couple more people. Yeah, definitely. Don't be shy. Say hello. The chat is a little empty right now. I don't have too much time to go. I don't know if it'll just kick me off, but apparently I only have a half hour on the on the account that I have with Zoom. I'm just gonna wait it out and see what happens because well, it's good to know if I'm gonna be like booted out in the future. I was thinking of switching to OBS Studios or Studio because they're open source and as far as I know, you can go as long as you want. I could see this becoming a late night habit when I'm on my night rotation. I don't know. It would be a cool thing to do on the weekends too, when I'm not working. We are at 28 minutes, and that leaves 2 minutes left. Cheers to the Diet Coke. I've even got my microphone set up. Look at that. Oh yeah. It's a Yeti Nano. I got it for Christmas last year. And I love it. So, just as a recap, I have a video coming out tomorrow morning, Friday morning. I guess it's this morning now. I've set it up for a release at around 11 a.m. And it's going to be fun. It's basically like a Friday's read or Friday reading. It's a recent read, and I'm looking forward to what everyone thinks about that. And also, I'm going to be starting a new channel, a horror movie channel. So I think it's a good idea to separate the two, because when I'm on Booktube, we're here talking about books. It's kind of jarring, I guess, when you start talking about movies. And I have about 30 seconds left. I don't know, like I said, if Zoom's just going to cut me out, say you're done, or what. If it goes over 30 minutes, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. 10 seconds. My dog just sighed. He's sleeping beside me. Oh, it's gone past 30 minutes. And by all accounts, I'm still here. I don't know what that means. Maybe you can just keep going. You just can't schedule it for longer than a half an hour. My dog's probably like, why won't he shut up? It is 1:30 in the morning. That's late. I haven't slept much in the last 2 days. If you're out there, say hello. Let me know you're there. Doo doo. So I've been live for 31 minutes and 23, 24, 25 seconds. And this will be really cool. I think I may have found a new habit. Like I need a new one. All right, I'm gonna cut this one short because I want to check out the OBS before I call it a night. So if you're up and you're around, you can probably look for me a little later on tonight. I'm going to go install the OBS studio and see if I can't get that working. And if you don't hear from me again, then, well, that's probably because I was either unsuccessful or I got too tired and went to bed. All right, so everyone who came out, thank you. And I hope to see you again real soon.